Hello everyone, my name is Suresh and welcome to another Google Cloud session. So in this session, we will look into the getting started with BigQuery ML. Okay. So in this task, we are going to complete the task that is available in the Google Cloud Skill Boost, Cloud Skill Boost. Okay, so there won't be any theoretical or any discussion around it. We are only going to uh, follow the steps, follow the tasks, and then complete the lab. So without any delay, let me start. Okay. So let me copy the cloud, copy incognito mode, accept the conditions, and now you can see the student ID. So either you can see there, and also you can see the project ID which mentioned over here. Okay, so setup is done. So at any point in time, you can pause the video and go through the discussion or the points provided here, like overview about the BigQuery ML and about the data set. Let me try to open the data set here. Here you can see the UI analytical sample dataset for BigQuery legacy. You can search by with this code and you can definitely get the support from. Okay, and analytics package for merchandise store. Let me open it as well. Okay. Okay, this is the shop that Market Google. Yeah, I think this is a demo shop for do our analysis. So in this lab, create a BigQuery datasets, create, evaluate, and use ML models in BigQuery. To maximize your learning, you should have basic knowledge in the SQL and SQL or BigQuery. Okay. So this is the setup that we completed now. Okay. So we opened it in an incognito mode and we started the lab and student ID verified. Password, we directly use the URL, so we didn't pass and we have came up with the sessions. Okay. Now let me go back to these. This is the maximum we can squeeze. Okay. You can see. So, okay. Now let's go to the navigation menu. This is the navigation menu and a BigQuery. Select the BigQuery. And this is the welcome to BigQuery on the cloud console. On done. So the step is completed. Now let's move on to the task one in the Explorer. So delete dataset, change the name to BigQuery ML underscore lab. And I'm leaving rest of the thing as default. There is a region, multiple regions in US. And just exploring the screen. If there are tags and also there are icons. You can see the encryption key, cloud key, sensitive, relation, all other. I will be leaving it as a default and creating the dataset. So BigQuery ML lab dataset is completed. So to verify that, in the left window, you can see click on progress. Let's check on the progress. Okay, progress is done. Now let's move on to the second task. Here the BigQuery editor, untitled query. So let me create this BigQuery lab that sample model. Okay, I want you to understand this code because this is an SQL query. Okay? And in this query, let's see there is a model called sample model, and the model type is logistic regression. And there are some transactions like transaction device, and there are some SQL query provided over here. Okay, so you can pause the video and go through this query and then run. So I'm just pasting it over here and then click on run. So the query is getting executed. So let's wait for all to get completed. And in the meantime, you from the left side, you can go through what is this model about and how this query is executed and what are the tasks that we are looking for. This is still in the training mode. You can see the job information in the meantime, but still it is not yet completed. So we'll wait for it to complete. Here is our execution title, and we'll wait for the results to get enabled. This will get enabled once the query is done. You can see there is a graphical representation of it. The validation is completed and pre-process is in progress. Want to see the job history also? You can see the job history. So only one time we are running it. Let's do. And you can also see some status for one by one or two status. So basically only two stages. In the meantime, I assume that you have maybe you can pause the video and go through this transaction. Now the query is completed. You can see the query is completed. So let's check the progress. And let's move on. Let's see the model information and training statistics. So this is an optional step, but let's get into this as well. So now here, explore this. Now you can see there is a sample model as provided in the query. And it means the sample model, and there are details. This is a logistic regression type. Right? And there are a lot of options, each and everything. We have to go and research on your own and see what this each and every parameter represents. Okay. Let's go to the training. Okay, you can see the table loss, table format. Let's see the table format first. Okay, so there is a zero iteration, and you can see the evaluation loss of 0.5 and duration. Okay, let's not worry about the duration. At least you can see the training loss is 0.5, evaluation loss is data loss is 0.5, and running rate 0.5. And the more the iterations progressed, the training loss has been straight. So the next view is graphical representation. From here you can see the training loss has started to come down very low, from high to low. And also this is just a duration of second, and learning rate has been increased from 25 point. Okay, and let's see the evaluation. And this is our evaluation, and each and everything you have to go and understand what these metrics are. Okay, I'm not going to explain it over here, but you can see. So you can see the threshold. You can navigate the positive class threshold. Put it, and all the graphs is getting changed from 0 into high to negative. Then this, let me close this. Okay, now we have a better view, and this is our starting point. And Moreover, whenever I bring the positive plus threshold, you can see the graphs until 0.0 from here. Now it will getting changed. See, it's that is the one of the thing we can calculate, and very important confusion matrix. You can see true positive and true negative, false positive, false negatives. Get into the schema, and we have the field name, predictable label, as well as the features, OS, mobile, country, and page views. Okay, so these are all the schema. Okay, so let's see this optional step is done. Yes, we have covered this. Now let's evaluate the model. Let me go back to this query. Let me replace this with this query. So here now this is the time for us to evaluate. Okay, query will process 2.13 MB when run. Do it. Yes. You can see in the left side here on this first. On the left side, you can see that if you use the linear regression model, the query returns the following. So we have the precision, recall, accuracy, F1, log, loss, and all. This is the precision. This is the logistic regression we have used. Okay, if the linear regression has been used, then this columns will get changed. Okay. Here, I don't see anything because our previous query has been used is the logistic regression. Let me show you that query as well. Where is it? Here you see we have used the model as logistic regression. So for the same query, we can use the linear regression and our metrics will get changed to mean absolute error, MASE, MAE, MASE, MSLE, MAE, R2 score, and explain rate. What is this machine learning glossary? You can see the whole glossary of the machine learning. Okay, so that is not part of this. Okay, you will realize select a portion where queries ID is. Let's check this model. Model is good. Now let's predict purchase per country. Replace the previous query from the following. Now we will do the predictions. Initially, we trained the model. Second, we evaluated the model. And third, we are going to predict. Again, I'm not going into the whole detailed SQL. I want you to pause the video and go through this SQL query and what it does. My intention is to only run the task that is provided. So I have clicked on run. Query is completed. You can see the total predicted purchases per country is 158, which is United States. That is the highest of that because we are limiting it to 10. Again, we have to go through this query. Okay. So let's check this progress. Good. Now this is the query. It purchase per use. Now you can see the standard table. Let me replace everything with this query. So select run, and you can see the result as this full visitor ID is made on daily purchases. So predicted purchases. So we are expecting we can purchase about 3 items. Okay. Now we let progress completed. Okay, let's test the BigQuery is a fully managed data warehouse in super cost queries. Okay. Which options describes test. I'm not sure, but I'm trying. I'm going with this. Okay. Because that is not going to create a machine learning model. So you can export creating the model, but we are not going to export and use it to the other. So that's it. So this is the lab. I suggest you guys to pause the video and then go through the each step and understand what the query is. So that is the real learning. This is only to show how this can be run in the BigQuery from the Google Cloud platform. That is the only intention of this session. Okay? And thank you very much. We'll see you in the next session.